Imagine if you could have all of that energy in the palm of your hand. If you could channel all that power into something good. In 1986, the Lubavitcher Rebbe challenged his community and the world to do exactly that.
kommen ufton a dover a chi god und a chi mave kamus a chi ktana und bloschno elem mit atem in der gute Richtung kommen mit a kleine kamus mamos ufton a shinoi bchol elem kule.
Presented here are stories of people that captured the opportunity of an atomic moment, transforming their lives and the world around them forever.
My Jewishness wasn't the foremost thing in my life at the time. I traveled, I explored a lot of different religions, a lot of different cultures. I wasn't really practicing. There was always a void. It was shortly after that my husband passed away. So I was left on my own with the two kids, but fortunately having already connected with Rabbi and Zis. Of course, the kids are put into Sinai Academy, and they've walked every step of the way with me. When a tragedy like that happens, I think you are at your most raw and vulnerable state, because now you're questioning, Hashem, why has this happened? Why has it happened to me? How have you left me now with these two little boys? What am I to do? Looking back, it's now in hindsight that I realize it's been down to me to actually take advantage of the opportunities that have presented themselves. You have no idea the journey and the grieving and the kids not having their dad and me not having my soulmate, and me being solely responsible for their little lives. But you find yourself in this place, and it's only through the strength of the community, the strength and the power of Rabbi and Zizi and everybody else around us that is actually, it's like this whole 7 years has been engineered to actually put me back on the path. I'm home. That's the thing. I'm actually home now.
I didn't realize who my ancestors were. What I started to discover from Oshi, actually who we are, where we're from, and what some of these things mean, is that pivotal moment where you make that change. And it's the pride that you walk down the street. I remember walking out of shul, walking out of this shul while Yom Kippur, and I couldn't take this off. Stayed. And the guy said to me at work, let's talk about impact on people, he said, I thought your holidays were over. I said, no, we only wear it when we're in the presence of God, which tends to be most of the time. And it just stayed there. There's a unconditional love, I think, within the members here. They care.
It's been an absolute godsend for Kevin and I that this is where we brought our children. Things would really have worked out a lot differently, I'm sure, if we hadn't. When the girls first came to the school, I thought that I was going to be forced back into that religious kind of context where I'd be frowned upon if we didn't come to shul, and I wasn't. But that made me, because I wasn't forced, I want to do it. There's moments in life that make your whole life change, and mine was that minute that I was given the diagnosis, and Kevin and I decided that we were going to change it into a positive. It told me that I could teach other people, if they were diagnosed, that it's not the end of the world. There is a life on the other side. Our minds are so powerful that you can do whatever you want to do. I'm so glad that that's the decision that I made. What can I say? It's my family, my Sinai family.
Mele git me nechet a brede, nosati lefonech es a chai ves a tei, und nechet dem Heter, I bau dass darf sein u bacharto bachai, wo das der Ingen abchire.
We went in without really thinking about it. It was a case of, well, let's do it and let's see how it goes. We looked at each other and I expected to see my wife gasping and sort of laughing and she wasn't. And I said, so what, you'd keep Shabbos? And she said to me, why not? We were a regular, traditional South African Jewish family. Came to shul on Friday nights, occasionally on a Saturday morning.
It started off like a dare when the rabbi said that he would dare anyone in the community to keep a Shabbos, just one Shabbos. And we did it. And it just felt right. It was the most amazing family quality time that we spent together. I mean, there's no TV, no cell phones, no video games, nothing. It was just us. We live Shabbos to Shabbos. We cannot wait for a Shabbos.
There's no doubt in my mind that the decision we made changed our lives forever.
Just try it once. Just try keeping Shabbos once and see what an impact it has on your life. That's all.
When one asks, what pointers do I look at when investing in a community? Firstly, it's to say one's not part of the community. Obviously, that's the fact. I'm living in London and it's on the west coast of Cape Town, which I wish I was there. But the reality is that in the wider sense, we're all part of the same community. At the end of the day, I think a Jewish soul is the same no matter where they happen to be living and so forth. In essence, I believe that I certainly am a supporter. If the rabbi and Zizi would like to call me a partner, I'd be very grateful and gracious for that. But I really think it's them together with the community that are making sure it's successful and are doing the hard bits as well. I think that they are well worth the investment. I think the community is well worth the investment. And I think that the return one gets on one's money by ensuring that what they are doing can grow and prosper is absolutely unbelievable. I highly recommend it.
Die Scheide, was kann ein Mensch schustern? Der was quetscht an dem Knäppel und verstehen, was der Atem arbeitet und was durch den Knäppel wird das ankommen zu Seif Kolo Elam Kule. Das, was wird von dem verlangt, mehr nicht. Der meiste Pschuter, soll anquetschen den passigen Knäppel in der passigen Zeit und dann das wie mit Ardestan.